first ladies of fashion. Melania Trump dons demure red Dior skirt suit as France's Brigitte Macron opts for white thigh-high Louis Vuitton mini dress during meeting in Paris. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump met their French counterparts Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte Trogneux on Thursday as part of their Bastille Day visit to Paris, and both women showed off their individual styles in very different frocks. Melania, 47, was the epitome of elegance in a scarlet Dior skirt suit, while Brigitte, 64, sported a mod-inspired mini dress by Louis Vuitton for their second meeting as First Ladies. Melania's red pumps perfectly matched her suit, but Brigitte opted for blue suede heels, and together they were wearing the colors of the French flag. Melania Trump and Brigitte exchanged kisses on one another's cheeks after their husbands engaged in another lengthy handshake. The first couples met at the Invalides Monument in Paris for a tour of the Golden Dome building that houses some of France's greatest war heroes, including Napoleon Bonaparte and the Supreme Allied Commander in World War I. As Trump, 71, emerged from a limo outside Les Invalides Museum on Thursday, he was greeted by French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife, Brigitte. Earlier this year, it was Macron, who at 39 is modern France's youngest president, whose handshake with Trump left both men with white knuckles and clenched jaws. Macron later described it as a moment of truth between them. And despite having met since, the two presidents' handshakes continued to be unusual. Trump and Macron engaged in a lengthy handshake and continued to hold one another's shoulders and shake hands for several seconds as they engaged in conversation. At one point, Trump turns outward to point out the scenery, but Macron holds onto his hand until he turns back in, allowing for the handshake to finally end. The U.S. president then greeted 64-year-old Brigitte with kisses on her cheeks before they grasped hands in a claw-like manner, which saw their fingers intertwine at shoulder level. Melania, 47, then stepped in, taking on a much swifter handshake with Macron than her husband before greeting Brigitte with two kisses and a friendly hand grasp. The national anthems of both countries then played as Trump and Macron stood at attention before reviewing troops at a formal welcome ceremony for Trump. The two presidents will hold a bilateral meeting later in the day after touring the grandiose military edifice. Thursday's ceremony precedes the Bastille Day military parade. Trump will be the parade's guest of honor to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the U.S. entry into World War I. U.S. troops will open the parade Friday as is traditional for the guest of honor. This is the second time Melania and Brigitte have spent time together. They first met at a NATO First Ladies meeting at Brussels' Magritte Museum in May. The women are expected to visit Notre Dame Cathedral and tour the Seine River by boat as the presidents meet for a bilateral meeting. Trump and Melania arrived in the French capital on Thursday after an overnight flight from Washington for a whirlwind, 36-hour visit to meet with Macron and tackle potential solutions to the crisis in Syria and discuss broader counter-terrorism strategies. Thursday's talks between Trump and Macron are expected to center around fighting terrorism and defense policy, two areas where French-American cooperation has traditionally been strong. There is little downside for Macron,